here today against Kilmine. It's 220, Kilmine 117.
Okay, go ahead, Robert. Remind the ref of 1 minute silence. Hold this thing.
Too long, the ball is straight in and up and running here. The players were in position to just stick in their position. Referee John McCormick ran in and threw the ball in, and we're up and running quickly as we get on the ball. Drom Inch, and it's going to be cleared there by Enda Walsh. Straight away to James Woodlock. Woody advancing on the ball. Needs to be coming in. He can put the ball over the bar. Yes, he has. 19 seconds on the clock, and James Woodlock has opened his account and Drom Inches.
Moody running through the middle and one.
Paddy Murphy. Good pep in the step with Drom Inch on the ball, Ken. There he stays. Running across. Heffernan jersey on him, but both of these games. The ball is knocked long, trying to get it to Paddy Murphy, but it's been picked up there by John Brennan. It's picked up by John Brennan in here. Back by Jamie Moloney. Tommy Heffernan. Back on the left side and the good thing to do, I suppose, it's in tight quarters, it's hard to get the clearance properly, but the issues the men in the backroom team did with that sideline ball, but and then from David Butler. Outside. Éire Óg need to get into this game. He's just settled, but he's on the 20 the thing they can do is Drom Inch are swarming all over them. Here's Morris. Morris gets to go backwards with it. Then the forward trying to get Paddy Murphy. The ball is taken away from him though. One more still working on him. Trying to look here to Jamie. Jamie there. He's got touch there. It's around the house. He's going to play the game. He's worked on it. Murphy in there. Éire Óg in the pull left and right. Away from the other number 10, Andrew Coffey, then the ball in low, they get a flick on it, there was David Butler, having to stop it to go back. take it away from him. Éire Óg at times to pick it up in the corner. Picked up by John Brennan. Brennan knocking it up along this week. He gets a big hand up and looks it out of the sky. He get it forward. Éire step inside and get a score. The line in here. Bang it across the field. Oh, it's got to be careful. The way though, number 12, Tommy. He's controlled the jet as Michael Campion was gone. He's another shot up, but it's blocked at the end of the ball. Still another opportunity for Shane Hennessy maybe. Let's go back out the field. Here's the chance, Stephanie got a big one. Into the hands of Andrew Coffey. Coffey about 50 metres out, looking to step inside. 3 Drom Inch men. There's James Mackey. Yeah, gets it to Shane Hennessy. Look at it, turn around, get it. Drom Inch looks like they have turned this ball over, have they? They're on the ball, on the ground. Éire Óg really made hard work of that, being in an attacking position 13 metres out and ended up 65 and eventually about 40 metres out.
Yeah, really, Tommy Heffernan had a chance to goal. As he turned his man and then controlled it, he came back into the level back block. And then he came back out 45 yards. These fights, they don't get that ball.
Even it's gone then 2 points in most players to an inch. And then for a chance for maybe Éire Óg then to get on the scoreboard here. Don't forget the game just before it, first turn of Sarsfields into the final. They won by 220 to 117. And the first of the football semi-finals commercials are into the final. They defeated Éire Óg Gales by 9 points to 5. The first thing as we heard from Brian, it was a close run thing between Moyle and Arvale, 6 points to 5 in favour of Moyle. Chance here though for James Mackey then. He stands about 52 metres out there, but it's about 15 in from the sideline. Bends and this ball scoops it up and it's on its way into the line in, over the bar. 2 points to 1 then. And they're nervous, was a bit of a punted. James Woodlock and Séamus Callanan with the scores for 1 inch. Ball played forward now, trying to get on it, Johnny Ryan. Johnny turned control with the left, shot with the right, and he's pulled it, I think, out to the right and wide. We haven't got it yet. No, everything in position, I believe, for it. 6 MRI centre, so it's a very general hospital. For Éire Óg. Heading from the sideline over on the far side, different angle then. Try to shot this. Last few wasps of the summer are hanging around our press box here as the sun is out. Is setting this ball forward is James Mackey, he's put it over the bar, so wiped out that advantage. Drom Inch up early on. 3 points apiece than it is here after 7 minutes of action. Derek Quinn, he sends it into the direction of Michael Heffernan. Getting the forward, you know where number 9 was back trying to play it in, but it's well cut out there. And the red boy Tommy Inch. Down. And we go through the hands on with Johnny Ryan. James Mackey. We need to hear David Collins. There's Paddy Murphy from the Paddy Murphy. Éire Óg, of course, in their place. They drew Navy. On the ball forward there is Paddy Murphy. Paddy Murphy. He did it so literally, he didn't think he was going to have the legs, but after 8.5 minutes of action here, he's Éire Óg in front.
Derek Quinn, you know, great possession there, great ball. Éire Óg to
over here in front of us on the halfway line. His first point. There was on the chance out, 20 minutes out, 30 minutes out, and pulled around. Surely he's going to get a penalty. He's given that, yeah. Great decision. He swung around behind the hips as he went through there. He was given the advantage. He pulled it wide, but it's been called back for the penalty. And, the line, but they have to come out.
Shot stopping, you know.
Here comes Jamie Callanan then. Just making sure all the Éire Óg boys are outside the D. Yeah, this will go beyond it. Callanan with the shot. Oh, it's in the middle of the net. The keeper didn't even have the ball. I think Jamie actually gets hit. Actually bounced before the line, and that might give you an idea that there wasn't really venom in the shot, but it's gone to the back of the net. And Drom Inch harmlessly in some ways are back in front here, 1, 2 to 3 points. Moving forward the ball, trying to get on it because Michael Heffernan pushed out over the line, and it's going to be a single cut for Nenagh. Jamie Callanan with that goal from the penalty. 1-2 then. 3 points in front of Drom Inch. Could be as open as the other one. Johnny Ryan chase David Butler, but winning this. John Brennan though, going backwards. The free saw nothing is coming forward. Butler going to get in. It's in the back of the net somehow. How did he do that? Points, 11 minutes gone, and it was only really nothing. John Brennan looked to have the situation under control. I thought he was fouled by David Butler because he seemed to fall to the ground after an ankle tap or something. But Butler got up and got the ball to the back of the net somehow at a very tight angle. As the shot comes in there from Michael Heffernan, he thought it was over the bar. I thought, well, he was the umpires were watching the better, and it's gone out to the left and wide. But how David Butler actually got a swing and a stick at all? Brendan making it clear that he probably should have made before that goal went in. Or in the plane in anyway. Any harder, we were just taking minutes ago there and came into the fact that it's very crowded around the middle. We'll have to come on and play now.
Calling the owner of Eire, registration number 073, 211 Flagpole, and 08 477, causing serious obstruction. 073, 211 Flagpole, 08 477.
Well tucked in. One card is given to Andrew Coffey. Looks like the Drom Inch man was going to come with the ball. It was partially dealt with there by Andrew Coffey. So another card for Coffey in the early stages here. But it is Drom Inch 2-2, Éire Óg 3 points. Drom Inch getting the first 2 scores through James Woodlock and Séamus Butler made it 2 points, no score. And then 3 in a row, James Mackey with 2 frees, and then Paddy Murphy from Éire Óg had a 3-2 and 2 goals. Sucker punches. The penalty was a penalty, I think, no doubt about it, but Michael McNamara could have dealt with it better. It was a harmless effort from Jamie Callanan, didn't have a whole lot of power behind it, 1-2 to 3. And then David Butler, from somehow from an impossible angle, after John Brennan looked at the situation covered, tapped the ball to the back of Michael McNamara's head. There's a long range free that has been knocked over the bar, is it? No, got out to the right, lead. 2 wides a piece then. Drom Inch and Éire Óg, but it's 2-3 to 3 in the scoreboard. This game hasn't caught fire. Far side, I think. Get on the ball, Jamie Callanan. Coffey's come on the top of the key. Lovely ball, play for 20, 13, shot! Oh!
Yes!
What a goal!
Nenagh!
An absolute beat of goal from Andrew Coffey. It was the diagonal ball played though by Conor Ryan, and he just cut inside, went from the 45 to 20-13, back at it. What a goal! Crossfield ball by Conor Ryan as well has to be noted, but Coffey had so much work to do when he picked it up about 45 metres out, and we've had the last 3 scores and 3 goals here. Great game, great goals. Sunday afternoon, double header of Tipperary Senior Hurling Championship semi-finals, and also football semi-finals that we'll be hearing from Ryan Lacey. Russians are into the final. Arabelle or Moyle. It's wide there for Drom Inch. Carlos Sarsfield's already in the final. Who will they meet? Will it be Drom Inch? Will it be Nenagh or Óg? Drom Inch come out here and started. Here we go. Éire Óg came back in the 2 goals. Éire Óg and Michael Heffernan kind of rain. And then Éire Óg are causing problems for Drom Inch. Take this free now, James Mackey, 2 points to his name already. Last he scored, he went at a 2-point piece on the scoreboard, but he's always 3 points a piece, remains 2-2 to win 3. Coverage here on Tipper FM, Sunday afternoon, brought to you by Allianz Medical's MRI Centre, South Tipperary General Hospital. 8-6 paying the no money. Forward, slapped down by Tommy Heffernan, into hands out. James Mackey, he's on the run here now, looking to get inside. Derek Quinn is still going, looking to get it up on his left hand side, but he's pulled it to the left hand way. We're catching and hurrying there by Éire Óg. Been taken by Michael Heffernan. So he goes going by him. I'm sure he will be overly happy with it. Ball is being picked up by David Butler, and he gets it on here to James Butler. The shot head in, over the bar. Yeah, lovely score there. 3 then for Éire Óg, 2-3 for Drom Inch. Score there by the Butlers, all linking up on the far side in. Éire Óg's number 15, Shane Hennessy. The advance on it, but it's being put out by Johnny Ryan. Johnny Ryan, they're looking at the cross field here. It's 45. Everard has caused problems for Éire Óg in the opening stages, so he's been dispossessed of this ball. To do 4, 5, 6 at the max.
Way more tactical.
Yeah. Jamie Moloney, I should say, but he was upended, no free. Richie break, works out for the green line, breaks off the foot of James Butler. Took the David Butler. Butler goes around the house there a little bit to get away from John Brennan. Has he got the score? That'll be some score if he has, and that's a cracking. Didn't get up there, but a fine score from David Butler. whistle line ball over there. 41-3 then. Second half from the football by Rovers 12, Arvale Rovers 8 points. Already in the final from the commercials. The final next weekend, of course. Next weekend, the fixtures will be determined by a lot of what happens in any stadium in Cardiff this afternoon.
Yeah.
To a 3-point game. Yeah. Whether the officials have just there have been a couple of injuries as well. There's another man down receiving attention for Éire Óg. Shot from about 40 metres out, puts the ball over the bar, makes it 2-4 to 1-4, a 3-point game then, again 10 points to 7-21. First point of the game. James Moloney. We saw in the first game, of course, that the ball is travelling distances. Bravo hit point from his own 65, and that ball is though it's gone out to the right and right. For then to get the men seen around like 4 weights, so 2 1. Well, it's not done. Get underneath it. Very done goal, all lovely hook there. Yeah, Moloney got back and in fact has won the ball off the hurl as well. Cracking hook there, and yet in fact I think the Tommy Heffernan was just going to knock that ball in the back of the net. Knocked down. This end out, trying to keep the ball away. Mark Flannery trying to keep it away from Séamus Butler. It's picked up by Butler, looking to play it low inside. There's a hurl missing there, someone's missing a hurl, I don't know which one it is.
Outside, Shane Cannon there, very strong.
Yeah. Would have been fighting if it come across, but all is being cleared anyway by Éire Óg to deal with that rather easily. Coming forward again is the men from Drom Inch putting the head down, standing his way out, the tackle well with Johnny Ryan. That's a cracking score. Maintain the pressure. 2-5 to 1-4 then. Good score there from Johnny Ryan. Johnny out a bit of traffic. The ball was cleared out. Hurl disappeared out with the hand of Jamie Moloney inside. Looking at the yellow card, it's not Moloney as much as he's not Jamie Callanan. Moloney has picked up the yellow card. Hurling disappeared. The ball has been worked to Paddy Murphy. Still going, he's on the 13, he's looking to get away. The keeper has to be careful. Damien Young flashes out here to this sideline. Yeah, so we went out to the sideline here. Taking the coach inside, all across the field up, and it's a long way over to Michael Heffernan. The 20-metre line over the loose stand side has a shot at the post. The umpire is squeaking on, and that's track and score. So the sideline cut that came from this stand over to the far side. So Tommy to Michael, flashed over the bar, 26 minutes gone. Second point in here. Thomas be careful now. He's out of position, he needs to get back to his goal. Put out there by Michael. Been a mess by Drom Inch, and all of a sudden it's a 2-point game. Put on to that break. Makes it, as I said, 5-6. Éire Óg, you just wanted to get level. What will happen? Drom Inch set up Michael moments ago. Cut there from Tommy, it's going to be put out. Second of the doubleheader of the Éire Senior Championship semi-finals. Tommy Sarsfield in the final. Who will meet them at the moment? It's too tight to call here. 2-5, Drom Inch, 1-6 to Éire Óg. Drom Inch have dealt with this, and Johnny Ryan diagonal low ball, but it's well right there. And played by the centre back, Jamie Moloney. He has a low card to his name, but he's dealing with James Mackey as he gets it to Dara Quinn. Quinn having a shot from distance, and he's cracking score. That is a fine score from Dara Quinn, and Éire Óg all of a sudden came up with 3 in a row.
Yeah, and Dara tried to short pass the
and 3 points in the last 13 minutes of their both Éire Óg have tightened this game up here. Coffey then playing into the corner of his field, to level the game up now. It's looking at a shot, Tommy Heffernan, it's over the bar. The two wing forwards combined, it's a level game, 2-5 to 1-8. Choice words half time here. In the last 7 minutes, it's 5 points to 1 in favour of Éire Óg. So again, that's by Jamie Callanan. He puts inside Moloney. Moloney's got to be careful. He's on the yellow card. Callanan comes around. He hits the deck. The hurling goes out of his hand, and he's holding his face. The Éire Óg guys are not happy. The ball has been waved wide because the shot did go wide. He's going into the umpires. I don't think the umpires could see it because they were watching the play. They were watching the ball go wide, obviously.
Yeah, you can hardly how on the umpires because it's been the question.
Yeah.
He was looking at putting the away and actually adjusting the ball.
Éire Óg boys are not happy with Jamie because they believe he's maybe making more clean of it than
Yeah,
that.
well, they were around, they were trying to tackle and trying to Shane got blocked away, I thought.
Referee to take any other action other than it is classified as a wide. There has been a lot of stop starts, so it doesn't sort of see if these two are here, but no movement from the fourth official yet. It's only board book and they're still sitting below us. We're up on 31 minutes here. Even at half time. 3 on the far side. On the far side, with James Mackey. James with 2 to his name so far, level things up with 6 points at 6 minutes and 7 minutes, 2 points apiece. Shot from into a tight angle, he's pulled it to the left and wide. Take down there by David Butler. Butler coming in and settling down and the ball flies all across. He was trying to get it into the hands of Kevin Butler, but that pass wasn't really on, but it's been in disposition. But Éire Óg all over and looking to break out with it now. Looking to get the ball to the hands of Conor Ryan. The ball has been lost and Drom Inch maybe have a chance now. He's looking to head it towards the Turlestown end, but it's a shot. Not by Johnny Ryan, it's well wide. And that's their 6th wide in this half. Remains 2-5 to Drom Inch, 1-8 to Éire Óg. Drom Inch turned it over and sending in the direction of David Butler. Butler not able to break those. Barry Heffernan's about to clear plays at low. The referee has seen enough. There's half time. 2.5 minutes to play. Going. Obviously, just have to get the message now, but just that you know, Peter Atchison has just got a goal from Will Rovers, so it looks like it's Owen Hall's over 2:15, 1:14 into additional time. But then maybe to put it out of the ball. Ball is in, and free to take an inch that go back to take it to Jamie Callanan, standing about 48 metres out from the town end. He's heading into the line end. Looking for Tommy Heffernan and Éire Óg to move out of the way. The referee is off down the far end. Ball to move here. Jamie goes down. They can catch it in at all. Going all that distance out to take the free. All the missing there, you know, in a way, I think a distraction should be taken.
Yeah, and maybe Jamie should have just concentrated on the goal. Don't worry about anybody else. Just be that type of game.
Basically, let me know if you want to go to Brian, but it's full-time scoring. Mile Rovers 2:15, Harvale 1:14. So Mile Rovers, like Merchant in the final is getting through here. Paddy Murphy putting the head down. Ball is in the air. The keeper's got the
penalty.
Why isn't it a penalty?
Yeah, because when we got, you know, this day, Paddy worked very hard to get in there. But I suppose John Connor maybe has given the free area. So at least it's a fine situation.
At least it is, but if you look at the similar situation that happened in the first half, it saw Jamie Callanan score a goal from a penalty, Nenagh should have had possibly a penalty of their own, but they put the ball over the bar, and Nenagh hit the front for the first time in the game, or second time in the game. James Mackey with that situation where we're wondering if there had been a penalty, but they made a rewarded free in the line over the bar. 3 minutes gone. Éire Óg know the dressing room. Drom Inch maybe to appear. Third point, 1-9 to 2-5 then it is. Éire Óg in front, ball is rolled back, but it's picked up by Enda Walsh. He's looking to break out with it. Ball is lost there. Good again, and he says it's a free. It's going to be taken away. There's one by David Collins going to be free. The Jamie Moloney's going to take on just off the top of the D. Chance to get level here. And over to Sarsfield, 7 points late down in 4. This chance then in the shadow of the footline. There'll be sunshine here now at 7 quarters autumnal day. Where it's what you want to be. Jamie Moloney comes up and puts his ball over the bar. He's a goal and a point to his name then. 2-6 for Drom Inch. 2-9. 1-9 I should say for Éire Óg. Jamie Moloney and James Mackey with the scores. Ace balls. We need to talk about the goals midway through the first half. Sending in the direction of David Butler. Across the goal, it's asking a lot of Johnny Wayne to get there. Find off. Michael Heffernan. Track them all the way, the two raids. The ball was not going towards Pierce Morris. I haven't seen a whole lot of Pierce in this game. He's cleared by Michael Heffernan over to his fullback Liam Ryan is over on the far sideline. Knocking it ahead towards David Butler. Éire Óg get it back. Losing there. It's all the blue and navy jerseys have retreated up the field, isn't it? In fact, I was getting it to Michael Heffernan upfield. Oh, lovely touch of the hurl there by Pierce Morris. Was trying to get it on to Tommy Heffernan. It was on the run. Number 8, Johnny Ringo picked up the clearance for Drom Inch and sent it over to the far side. Was trying to set up Michael Heffernan with some of these runs in the first half did cause problems for Éire Óg, and probably the 2 goals resulted out of some of the runs he made. But ball has been cleared and picked up by Drom Inch. Yeah, James Woodlock takes the same measure now. That's the key for Séamus Butler. Butler on to fix the dash there. The free says it's going to be safe for Callanan. I think that was a dive station. Necessary free in no fact. Down the ball, Jamie now has a chance to have 2 in a row.
Substitute, Éire Óg, number 14, James Mackey, number 21, and number 15, James Mackey, number 51,
15 and 14 is it? First of the full 4-9 gone, remains 2-6, 1-9. From the sideline, right enough angle into the line end. And it's the back, scoops it up, sends it on over the bar, 1-2 for James Mackey. And in some ways, Drom Inch are probably going to need Jamie to come into this game away, aren't they? Here is James Butler, but lifted enough for the shot. David Butler, all of a sudden now, from an inch of hit, 3 in a row. The men that are pointing the way forward here. Sending ball here for Drom Inch that's going to be taken by James Butler, is it? No, he's left it down to Johnny Rain. Johnny about 64 metres out from his own goal. And then a couple of feet into the sideline, he's supposed to take this good. Catches it well into the middle, looking for Jamie, lets it go to Michael Heffernan, goes beyond Michael Heffernan and David Collins, and it's going to be picked up by Jamie Moloney. He's on the captain of Éire Óg, he's going back down to David Collins, looking to get out. As well. He's been turned back on his left hand side, drives it out over the sideline, did he know? Captain play just about. And on the ground is Paddy Murphy. Drom Inch have turned it over. Are they about to go further in front? No, they're giving it away, and Michael Heffernan bursts out. He's on the 65 right in front of us here, driving it long, but it's going to drop short. The keeper got to be careful. Damien Young with the sun in his eyes turns around and away from his man. It's coming in, James Mackey. No, I think it just popped it away as such. Just around the football. Éire Rovers and Clonmel commercials in the final next Sunday afternoon. And you would imagine the time to be decided. 4:45 of course is Ireland and France in the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff. Blues, they play New Zealand next Saturday. And they play Argentina next Sunday. Two off the lead, 3 goals here for him to play. Michael Callanan and Michael O'Reilly are in action in Doha in the World Boxing Championships, fighting for world silver. Change on both teams. Limbering up here. Second comes over on the far side. Drom Inch tried to get it up in front of the steering, but eventually just pick it up. Kevin Butler giving it to Johnny Ryan. The corner here to David Butler. Surely he's John Graham, spins around Mark Flannery, the ball free out to Paddy Heffernan, up along the wing, trying to get it to Tommy. Tommy with company there from Jamie Moloney, knocked it out for 65, and it's going to be an opportunity here for Éire Óg. Might be that to just a point.
Honestly, the game is not compared to the first game. You'll have to be good. That one just before the third game. This second game is doing a prediction of it.
The way to 1-9 then remains on the scoreboard. Ball coming in from the 65. To the left and right. first wheel in the second half was Nenagh Road against 1-9. The thing Tommy Clear 6 mile bridge lead for there, and they come behind it with 114 to 11 points. The ball is knocked on. There's 7 minutes remaining there with 6 mile bridge in the driving machine. Going in, Jamie Callanan on the end line, getting away from Hugh Moloney. Moloney pulling back.
Number 17, James Butler. Number 15, Tommy Heffernan.
Jamie Moloney's the situation.
There's a man that's been replaced there, is it?
Yeah.
And then is Tommy Nolan, who's listed to start, but he's actually replaced by Kevin. As always, with a bit of an angle to the ball, left foot further forward than the right. And you see this, coming down towards the line in, passes it, was pulled it, and left it wide. 60 points wide. First wide to the second half. Here it's 14 points to 12, 2-8, 1-9. Nenagh with a chance with Michael Heffernan now, 46 metres out, about 5-6 inches from the sideline, put this ball over the bar. Nice angle for a free taker. After 3.5 from Drom Inch, 4 minutes on here. Heffernan has put it free over the bar. Point to the Here's the chance on the ball for a hand off. You really just feel that Éire Óg versus the net here is a little bit.
Both teams are sort of taking it.
Down, has the shot. Oh, lovely score here. It's a game again. Good run there by Tommy Heffernan, following on from Michael and Tommy. 2 points. Now makes it 1-11. Éire Óg 2-8 for Drom Inch. Here Nenagh Road has turned over. He has the shot. Shooting to the man. Matter of minutes. All of a sudden Éire Óg will be 3-1 in a row. All in the space of 2 minutes, and they've taken the lead. Decent with the latest score. Turnover from Éire Óg, 15 points to 14 then. Drom Inch playing inside themselves again a little bit. They have a shot though there coming in. It's going to turn enough Johnny Ryan. Wait and wait. 14 minutes remaining now. The Irish rugby team has been named for Rob Carney, the starter full-back on the wings, Tommy Bowe, and Dave Carney, Keith Earls, Robbie Henshaw in the centre, Johnny Sexton, Conor Murray will be the outcast pairing, Keane Healy, Rory Best, Mike Ross, the front row, second row, Devin Coleman, Paul Connell, Peter Mahoney, Sean O'Brien, and Jamie Hissett then pick up the rest of the back row. And the Irish team on France, that game will be refereed by Nigel Owens. So, 4-45. Yeah, that's all it is. Coming forward. Séamus Butler has the shot, but it's intended enough for fair. He's going to be cleared by Michael Heffernan. Two goals he won't be happy with the first half. He put off clearance there by Michael. It's turned into a bit of a scrum. He's had a good beat, so I'm back in here now to Tommy Nolan on the other field as well. And two subs that have only been introduced have made a difference. Tommy Nolan has put the ball over the bar, 48 minutes gone. Level game again, 2-9. 12. Ball played forward and it's Phil Picky this time, another substitute trying to get along here to James Mackey in the Éire Óg, taking the game out to Drom Inch, a little bit Drom Inch with Michael Heffernan. Looks like they've put up a wall there a little bit. Referee's in there just to check that he's going to have to throw the ball in with Nenagh and Drom Inch, trying to come up with Éire Óg and build them up again. Still on the 20-metre line. It's like a moving wall at the moment. Going over it all as it is now. The referee potentially has decided he's going to throw the ball in. And that's the way it is. 6-man bridge on the way. Looks like to the title in Clare. 117 to 11. From Lara. There's from an inch to clear. Straight away by Paddy Murphy sends it back with purpose, but sends it out to the left and right. He's at it again. Hurling for Glen Rovers. Out there from Jamie Moloney. They know the advantage. They can make the machine. See which one the Éire Óg that is down. You can hear it up here. Éire Óg working like Trojans here, but the shot's going to come in from in the watch. This will be a great score if he put it over the top. And the umpire is over the bar. Drom Inch up and running again. Good score there from their wing back in the Walsh. Conceded the first score of the second half. Saw them fall behind and they hit 3 in a row to go ahead. Conceded 3 to fall a point behind and now they hit 2 in a row to go a point up. It's been a bit of a roller coaster in the second half. Football final will be between Commercial and Moyle Rovers. Even a tight against Arvale, but Peter Atchison get the goal in injury time to ensure of the victory. 2-15 to 1-14. Semi-final on the top against Here it's a bit closer. James Woodlock made the advance. He should have stayed one himself. Kept the ball off here. The ball off to Séamus Butler. Butler was in a worse angle and is being turned over, but it is Drom Inch who are ahead here. It could be further ahead. No, it's a full effort by Séamus Butler. Referee go. Is he called it back? No, he's just checking. He's checking on Séamus Butler. He's got the linesman as well. 8.5 minutes remaining. Any action here, whatever the umpire or the linesman is reporting. He's now going to rename the referee to his umpires. I don't know what his umpires will see right there. No, unless anyone thought it was a late tap on Butler as he took the shot there. He's getting spray on his wrist. So that wide not count for them, and it's called back to the referee. So whatever we said, Jamie Callanan was in a similar location and he made it 2-7 to 1-9. So now he's a chance to make it 2-11 to 1-12. 8 minutes remaining. Angle for the meet in from the sideline with yeah, so maybe just the stunt.
First person of the next week, number 10, Michael Heffernan, here with James Mackey, Michael Heffernan.
Yeah, no well in the first half, maybe.
Second person of the Éire Óg, number 10, Andrew Coffey, here with James Mackey.
The whole forward line for Éire Óg has been replaced in this game.
It's Andrew Coffey.
Andrew Coffey, in fact, is the man that's coming off. Yeah. That's my bridge put on the way right now down here, 118 to 14 the last 10 minutes here. Shot comes in from Michael Heffernan. Over the bar. There again, Morgan, you called it about 15 minutes ago at the Lumber Bridge for time. We're heading that way. And then 4 points for him this afternoon. Going forward again, it's decent. Want to have a shot? Five scores apiece in this second half. Shot comes in from distance from the line, but it's points for Drom Inch in this game. Probably tells us a little bit. Éire Óg down. Come around the house a little bit here with intercepted now. Drom Inch with a chance to break number on half 45, 65 out. Shot at distance from Éire Buckley. With some score if he put it over. From Éire Buckley saying, look forward, they're not doing it. I'm going to show you the way. 2-11 to 1-13 for his own 65, and there are 4.5 minutes remaining. Away though, and Éire Óg have a chance out to get inside. Paddy Murphy held up though, now shot not past, great block again there. Now the man that just got the score doing the block there, Jamie Moloney, and that's a cracking bit of play as he's forced Murphy out. Murphy firing the crop, but the referee has called a halt because there's a Drom Inch man down injured on the sideline. Don't know what happened to him. But credit to Jamie Moloney, just at the getting the point and blocks down Paddy Murphy. Not willing to pick up Paul Murphy, or Paul Ryan I should say, he's only on the field, but he had a ball down here, plays it across the field, and it should have been an Éire Óg, probably a chance possibility, and hopefully turns it over. He scored in Munster Shield rugby, Corliss, RFC, RFC, 32.65. And over 14, Sarsfield's 10. 26 years of court, about in, possibly not in Rovers, is it? Is this to finish it off? No. Still in play. Someone a block on the hurl there. That would have sure wrapped it up into the final minutes now. 2:11 to 1:13. Patrick Horgan again, 15 points to 10. Yeah, there was a hurl coming flying through the air there, alright. Jamie Callanan advanced on that. Football fans, just to let you know, the Heat and Derby is the top 8 football champions. Michael Heffernan, towards the goal, that'd be some score. Hot under the crossbar. Jamie never took his eye off it, with the silent players in his eye line. He clocked that well. It remains a 1-point game. Drom Inch bursting out here now. James Woodlock put the head down. Gives it to his midfield partner Johnny Ryan. Ryan is blocked down, but he gets it back to Séamus Butler. Butler back up the field. Then he gives it. It's going to be Eamon Buck. He's trying to send it forward. Lovely, intelligent ball to Johnny Ryan. Ryan does dispossessed it by Conor Ryan. 1-point game. 2:11 to 1:13. Jamie looking to try and get the ball advanced, but it's been dispossessed off by Michael Heffernan. But Drom Inch somehow get in and win that ball through David Collins. Collins though looking to come forward, bats it out with the hand. Coming around the house here, going to be a shot from distance. Drom Inch driving it in, looking to get the young man that's come in, Mikey Collins, but it's gone out to the left and wide.
First two of the Éire Óg from the James Mackey,
2:11 to 1:13. Wait to see what he's telling. Top secret. Going across the line to tell the fourth official. 15 12 minutes remaining there. Yeah.
The next time at the end of this at least 4 minutes.
6 Mile Bridge on the way to from 18 to 15, who will be in the final here against Hurling Sarsfield, Drom Inch or Éire Óg. It's in the additional time, 4 minutes then to be played. 2:11 to Drom Inch, 1:13 to Nenagh Éire Óg. Tommy Heffernan has it on the top of the knee, coming around 4-5. Drom Inch, Mikey lets the ball go through the handle. Eventually plays it up along the line again to Tommy. Tommy from a difficult angle. Oh, he went to play the delicate ball around the corner. And then the Walsh did it well, and one is side by ball back. Should have taken it on himself. Glen Rovers have just got a goal. Down in there, 49 minutes, 1:15 to 11, so they have a 7-point lead. 8 points left in Limerick, Patrick 12 by a point against the Piercing. And it just looks like the one definite title, it's definitely the moment, usually the one in Clare with 6 Mile Bridge underway against Nenagh. Hurling titles being handed out all over the province at the moment today. Here, just trying to decide who will be in the final on the 25th of October. Johnny Ryan, great cut down, makes to the Éire Óg 65. It's Nenagh there in there, but somehow the field of David Collins have tucked it away from him. He looked to play it forward, but he's tackled there, and Conor Ryan is broken onto his ball. Sent a lovely ball across to get the goal, of course, in the first half. And now there's an opportunity breaking forward here is John Callanan. Callanan still has the ball, looking to get away from Indy Young. He's on the 30-metre line, has been told to feed it back out, gets it out to Jason. Jason puts it up. Yes! Nenagh! 2:11, 1:14, 2 minutes of time remaining. Ken, still hard to call here. Went to play the Saracens in the final. Jamie Callanan driving it up, driving it high, but driving it to the right and wide. Is the chance going to Began?
Come on, yes! Steady!
Into the hands of Paddy Murphy. Murphy is a shot, but it's going to drop into the keeper's hands. Going to be cleared by Damien Young over to the far side. Damien put too much purpose on the door because standing in loads of space with Séamus Butler. Éire Óg on the chance they can't ball is knocked down on Callanan. Still a chance here for Drom Inch to get forward. Putting his body in on the line there, David Collins still into the hands though. It breaks in for John Callanan again. Looking to get it on the stick, takes it away from his own man though. And it's Drom Inch that are coming forward. Great play there with Drom Inch, but it's taken away from Johnny Ryan. Connor Ryan in there again, winning that ball, fires it forward, didn't have to maybe put so much purpose on it, but it might work out from Phil Hickey, looking to get inside with the luminous green boots, getting away from his man. Tommy Heffernan has it, ball across the field, there's a man here, Mikey Heffernan, going to sit on the ball, it's going to be a shot, doesn't have enough purpose in it, and the ball is going to get there. Jamie Moloney dropped into the keeper's hands, still in play. 40 seconds remaining, and it could happen here still for the right to play the stars in the final. On his knees trying to win the ball was Mickey Connors, but coming out with it is Noel Moloney. Are we going to take some time? No. David Collins turns on the left, driving it high and driving it. And no! From David Collins. 20 seconds remaining. Hook on comes straight away. Drom Inch trying to get down on it. Woodlock was in there, a great tackle and call from the referee says he found the ball. Last chance. Last chance here. What a score from David Collins. Overtime. 2-12, 1-14. Back taking the free, Michael Heffernan, 4 points to his name. The chance to force this game into extra time. Nerve-wracking stuff. He stands right in front of us on his own 65, about 7 in from the sideline, sending it good. It looks good. It's on its way. It's over. Yes! Mighty effort from Michael Heffernan. Cracking game has woken up in the last few minutes. We looked like David Collins had put it, as he said, home and home for Drom Inch. But what a score from Michael Heffernan that forces this game into an extra 20 minutes of play.
Thank you very much. Éire Óg, we're back on the field here in Seventh Stadium as well as Drom Inch. We were 11 at full time, 18 points apiece of us, and Éire Óg 115, Drom Inch to 12.
115 to let you know that the famine of some sorts is over in Cork. Glen Rovers, for the first time since 1989, have won the Cork Senior Hurling Championship title. They have come out on top by 217 to Sarsfield's 113. Big celebrations around Glen Rovers this evening. 6 Mile Bridge are also victorious in Clare. Here, it's all for boxing for the right to play Thurles Sarsfields in the final in 2 weeks' time. Of course, you heard that it will be Clonmel Commercials and Moyle Rovers in the football final next Sunday afternoon. Time and venue will not be confirmed. Getting underway in about 10 minutes' time in the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff, Ireland and France. Don't forget this evening at 7:45. It is soccer players' chance maybe for automatic qualification. That's what's happening for this evening. The boxers are doing fighting for silver. Michael Riley is getting the ball on the move here. Drom Inch as they attack the town end of this first period. Additional time, put the head down David Butler. Butler up in front, it's 1-3. Maybe a bit of trouble straight away from Drom Inch.
Yeah, David Butler has been taking there all day. And game started very well there. Hit it from goals and running through very well.
1:15. Looks like If you can get a head of steam up, it's going to be hard to be dragged back. Chance for Jamie Callanan then to earn his third point. Held it relatively well by Jamie Moloney.
Jamie's fit, you know, he should be well next time. He's still moving well. Some of the guys are showing the way.
20 metres out. A minute of extra time to Jamie Callanan. Puts a free over the bar from the 13-metre line. It's all about the run of David Butler. That brings the score then on to 2-13 for Drom Inch. I don't think the technique Ken has been maybe in the situation in extra time. What are you looking to do? Left shot that's in. Straight off. Is it to do just exactly what Drom Inch are doing? Get some scores there and build up a little bit?
Yeah, I think that's it, you know, get them top. Because sometimes it's, you know, it can be those one extra time. If you get 2 points in the first one, Drom Inch trying to close the door though. Michael Heffernan in the last he foul taking a free. Drom Inch now got up to 2-14. James Butler, a fine point from over on the sideline. This is his second point of the afternoon. This follows the ref. All-Ireland Club champions Ballyhale Shamrocks have been knocked out of the Kilkenny Championship. They've been defeated at semi-final stage by O'Loughlin Gales. Bit of a turn up of the books there. On a day like today, I suppose we want to be up playing high. The sun has disappeared. It's kind of heading towards the dip now as it sets for the evening, but we're still playing on here. Seeming to come out of the dressing room well. There's a ball was played forward here by Johnny Wine, but it's been put up by Nenagh and taken forward with it, Moloney. Moloney eventually gets it into his hand, clears it down along here, the outside side to time to settle the nerve and put the ball up and over the bar. Good hand there by Tommy Heffernan, brings them on to 2-16. Catcher from Tommy Heffernan from the defence ball. Scores the board today. 3 points in his name. 4 minutes gone here of the additional extra time. Again winning. First title since 1989. Since we've reached victors in Clare. Going forward here are Éire Óg, and you've got an advance on the ball. Ala Shane Long a little bit. He got in behind the defence, Andrew Coffey, but unfortunately, well tackled back there from his point of view. Anyway, Michael Heffernan did the damage here, the dispossessment, and trying to get it forward to Love. Well, this is just making sure everything's set. He's taken by Michael Heffernan, but as long as he got another major effort, now it's going to drop down to the left and wide. Persuaded this extra time. I suppose we finished what he had done in the first half and getting that cracking score from his own 65 to force this game into the additional time.
Still close game, 2-14 to 1-16. The Piercy get defeated Pats as well in the Limerick final by 122 to 412. Sky Blue and Navy.
James Mackey.
Yeah, well, they're just was trying everywhere. Yeah. Just wasn't happening for Coffey. He did come off with it looked like tiredness and cramp or whatever, and then towards the end of the second half was reintroduced there, and has gone back off again now with James Mackey being brought back in. Still number 13 now, getting the ball. Séamus Butler had a fine score, 2-14 to 115, currently 2-14 to 116. Maybe moving to the edge or something, but stopped out wide. Since they got the score, they've had 2 wides, Ken and no.
Yeah, different chances. They're all different chances.
Ball over to the far side, the football team from Damien Young. And they get the hands now of James Woodlock. Right hand taken off. See the ball in. It's asking a lot of Jamie Callanan. To the right and wide. Seems anyway so far. Errors on both sides, and a lot of wides. 14 by Michael Heffernan for Drom Inch over the whole game. It's 10 the linesman. Because I don't know who Paul Ryan is over the line when he hit that. And he's been urged on again by Neem Sheedy. It's like good put there by Enda Walsh. Then they get it forward to David Collins. Collins can get inside his man, rolls up and Hurling. She gets into the hand. Has to play it along the ground to get it to Johnny Ryan back inside. Harry Heffernan, shot, obviously score for the other things up. Drom Inch messing around with it too tightly, and on 69 minutes, with a minute of this first half of extra time to go, that's a cracking score from Barry Heffernan, and all the Heffernans I think have played their way onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Second half, is on the line now. It's like number 21. So Upton has a shot, but it blocks. Upton quickly charge on, and eventually is dispossessed of the ball. 117, maybe chance kind of begging.
Right through the middle, and you don't get too many of those chances.
No pop up too often.
So now you have a chance to come one time up.
Here's the chance then. And the moment to take it, Michael Heffernan got that great score from, I'd say, practically the same position. But there, Woods. He's hitting to the town end this time, and he's hitting to the line end. Stealing a couple of feet to make the angle a bit better. A chance for Nenagh to go ahead into the second half, and that is out to the left and wide, judging by the way the umpires. That should be half time. there it is. Then Sunday afternoon, and of course earlier on, 220 to 117 Thurles Sarsfield beat Kilroe and McDonald's. Thanks indeed to Mr. Ian O'Connor for his help on that. We're back up and going for this second half of extra time. Still to decide who will play Thurles Sarsfield in a couple of weeks. Free to be taken by Michael Heffernan on the 65-metre line as he put it over the bar. He has Éire Óg have gone in front here, Ken, and we haven't seen them in front for a while. Could that be vital?
That's an important time to know. Instead of what the free kick, that's an important time. Again, reference with the play
He's really come into it second half, and obviously the extra time. Michael Heffernan winning his 6 points by my count of the afternoon. Get to open the legs and whatever.
Change the fresh in that direction.
2:14 then to 28 half minutes gone overall in this extra time, but after the second half. Driving it in, White's mounting up now, just starting to bit.
Forward now.
One chance now is all maybe it's going to take in this game. Shot comes in from Éire Óg or Drom Inch. There was a man that looked like it given Drom Inch. There is so much, obviously there's an awful lot of running out there. The game tactic that whatever the teams play, and considering it really hasn't ignited in some playing sports, to me it's got a little bit of tempo.
Yeah, the person that might get to be that was a great thing. So there's 7 minutes to go, so I think
Shane Lowry is finishing with a 67 at the British Masters. I think he's going to finish on 13 under par and 3rd place. The ball is driven in from the distance there. Johnny Ryan with a huge effort makes it 21 points apiece, 215 to 118. Huge effort from his own 65. Down here towards Tommy Heffernan. His jersey is blue, but he gets it up and he's a chance of making Nenagh back in front. Left and wide. Scores for the time. Jamie Moloney, captain with the ring. Tommy Heffernan in there. Michael Heffernan. The engine out. Michael pass it up. Hennessy knocks it off of Costello. That should be a line ball for Nenagh. Down the tunnel corner here at Town in Central Stadium over on the new stand side.
Sean McCann's area that he's it's all square at the moment. You need to get the ball to Captain Hitch. Cooper's taken a bit of time so that maybe lifted after down there, looks like Drom Inch are going to come up with it. 5 minutes to go, 21 points apiece. You would feel anything could happen here yet, and Shane Butler's kept naming his 2-ball 20-metre line. Has a shot, forced it up, and right ball. The referee there. The referee, I think, thought the ball went over the bar. There's two Nenagh men down receiving attention. He's going into his umpires again. Surely he could see the Séamus Butler there on his back there, but that was a free. A wee ball, I think. James Butler tried to play it that way. To try and trust it in the process.
Substitution on Éire Óg, number 2, Mark Flannery, number 88, Tommy Heffernan.
Probably today with thanks to Alliance Medical's MRI Centre down in South Tipperary General Hospital. Thurles Sarsfield is already in the final. Who'll be joining them on the 25th of October? It's hard to tell. 3 and a bit minutes remaining, and I'd say there won't be a whole lot of additional time. I think it's going to be next score wins as the ball is over to the far side. Looks like your schoolyard's up again. Yeah, the furthest one back helping out Michael Heffernan, driven it long, underneath it now, loose on the break. Looking to control it there, look like Johnny Ryan. Ball has gone into a bit of a spun. Eventually the touch on it goes, one by Éire Óg. Right man has it maybe. Paddy Murphy driving it into the corner. Looking to get on this ball now. All Ryan. Ryan is being held up though. Ryan robbed there, you'd have to say by Eamon Buckley. That was a hell of a play there by Buckley. And he throws it inside then. Drom Inch needs to go through the handjet field. Clearance by Michael Costello. Costello driving it towards Jamie Callanan. Callanan comes from behind the wings but it breaks and won up by Hugh Moloney. Moloney looking to get a break on. Conor Ryan is on the ball now. 2 minutes bit remaining. Get that sword. Looking inside now is Tommy Heffernan. Heffernan coming around the house a little bit. Trying to get away from Michael Heffernan. Has a shot at the post. Is it high? It's handsome. Is it over the bar? No, it's to the left and wide. The crowd in the stand reckoned it was a point. The umpires were sure it was wide. Number 5 for Éire Óg. They've hit 6 in extra time. The 2 for Drom Inch. And that could be vital. Knocked out. To Tommy Nolan. Nolan played it on, then he could have maybe held on to possession. Still, Éire Óg got a block there. By Johnny Ryan. Paddy Heffernan trying to get the ball on now. It's on to Paul Ryan. Ryan gets it inside. Got to be sure of it here. Using the body. Well, looks like I thought there was a foul there. Michael Heffernan with the referee. Now the play to continue. A minute and a bit left. Ireland have had an early let off. France had a kick with a penalty, but picking up, catching well, still scoreless. 21 points apiece here. Last chance maybe, a minute remaining. It's Johnny Ryan from distance, from the halfway line. That's a mighty effort. It's high, it's over the bar from Johnny Ryan. He's got the last 2 scores from Drom Inch, and that could be it. He comes out a minute, 2:16 to 1:18. Look at the play inside now. Who's going to get it? It's Tommy Heffernan going to be the man. Michael forces into extra time from a tight angle, 20 metres out. He's put it up. He's of it in the end, and it's nearly, it'd be a shame nearly if we had a win here. 22 points apiece then, 2-16 to 1-9. Tommy Heffernan with his 4-point afternoon. Still, anything could happen here though. We're in the additional time, 18.5 minutes, and you just wonder, for the sake of everyone, seconds remaining. They have to back the next day. Absolutely. In the watch. Driving it in. Éire Óg get it though. Last chance for it. Is he giving him a chance? Conor Ryan. Right through the middle. He's putting the head down. He's gone. There's an opportunity for a pass. The man is in great form. Dara Quinn. Chance. Look at the skip inside. Men coming back. Dara Quinn.
Yes! Yes!
Dara Quinn has put the ball over the bar. Unbelievably. For overtime.
Yeah!
Absolutely nuts. 120 for Éire Óg. What a score from Dara Quinn. We talked about it. He came into the game, maybe the right man at the right time. But John McCormack, don't know whether the Drom Inch crowd will be too happy with him. With the time, he allowed the time. He could have easily blown it up. But it's Éire Óg.